high school student Nanami-Momozuno, otherwise known as the protagonist of this story. As you can see, ordinarily, darling Nanami is possessed of a lively beauty. But right now she appears to be rather worn out, as they say. And who could blame her? Unfortunately, Nanami's father loves to gamble, therefore their household is awash in debt. It's no wonder she's like this. Oh, what a terribly unfeminine lunchbox. Oh, I forgot to tell you the worst part. Orders have been issued to evict you. What?
Where is my father? He what?
Daddy was long gone, having run away from it all. His whereabouts are unknown. Poor Nanami was driven from her house and found herself homeless. What will become of our Nanami? Now don't worry, this isn't one of those depressing stories. It's a proper romantic comedy. Prepare to enjoy the thrills and the chills to the very end.
How could the Steve do that to me?
Someone help! Please, you gotta help me! Can you please get that dog out of here?
Shoo!
You're a lifesaver, thank you. I had just come back to this town for the first time in a while, but that dog ran out of nowhere and barked at me.
So you must be afraid of dogs?
Kind of, yeah. I guess the people who live around here don't exactly feel welcoming towards me.
Hmm?
Are you a local person yourself?
Yes. Well, sort of. At the moment, I don't have a place to live.
And so she explained.
Wow, your father was in serious debt. I'm sure you must hate him intensely for running away like that. Well, I'm embarrassed to admit it, but I abandoned my home. It's been decades since then. There's no telling how everyone is doing. Tomoe's bound to jump kick me as soon as I show my face.
Tomoe? Is that his wife? But still, at least you have a home to go back to. Sounds kind of awesome. I don't even have that anymore.
I can give you my home, I don't mind. The house shouldn't be left unattended forever. And if you were there, I wouldn't have to worry about it anymore. Most importantly, you are more worthy of that house than I am. Or to welcome you. You'll be their new lady and mistress.
Their what? New lady and mistress? Might as well roll with it. I don't have anywhere else to go. I got played. I swear I am never gonna trust another adult again ever! Mikage?
Welcome back home, Lord Mikage.
Lord Mikage!
Indeed, it is you. Where have you been? I've waited quite some time for your return. 20 years feels like an absolute eternity to me. How about you?
Die, you thing!
Rats, bad news. This is not Mikage.
What? Impossible!
Master Tomoe, as you can see, the mark of the land god is here on the forehead, exactly where it should be.
And I sense Lord Mikage's spiritual energy.
Yet, that does not make her him. Now then, woman. Tell me, who are you?
Supernatural things are everywhere! I'm in a Yokai shrine! Look, Master.
Yes, this moronic handwriting has to be Mikage.
He said since I had nowhere else to go that I should come and live here. Wait, so Tomoe is a guy? He's gorgeous.
So you know the man you met was the land god of this region, and this shrine is the home of that land god. The fact he sent you here as the new lady and mistress can only mean he left you to be the land god in his place.
Oh, what a happy day!
The land god has finally returned to the shrine!
We must prepare a feast for the occasion at once!
Please enjoy, Lady Goddess of the Land! Help yourself!
Wait! Hold on! So, you said that I was a land god. Why did I become a god?
Tis simple!
It all happened the moment that you received this mark on your forehead. I have a mark? Really? Moment. He kissed me.
as a god. What could a pathetic-looking thing like her even do? At the most, she might be able to weed the yard or perhaps count the money offerings. Unacceptable!
This lady was referred by Lord Mikage himself.
I care not. Throw her out.
Excuse me! You're being awfully high and mighty and rude to me for no reason. I bet a rundown shrine like this doesn't even get money offerings. You can pay me to do it! No, Lady Nami, please do not say that!
We are overjoyed to have you.
If you intend to give that creature a place here, I shall leave this shrine.
Master Tomoe!
I am Mikage's familiar. I do not intend to serve anyone else. If you like, ask a stray dog or something to step in as my replacement.
Wait! Don't go! So, I don't suppose you could at least put me up for the night.
With pleasure.
Talk about a weird dream. My dad had run away and the house got seized, so I didn't have anywhere to live until this man gave up his own home for me. But when I went there was a rundown shrine with little ghosts in it who told me I was a land god, which made me all like, what the heck? And then this obnoxious guy with ears named Tomoe or whatever wouldn't stop saying the whole thing was unacceptable. How funny.
Good morning, Lady Goddess of the Land.
And now, if you please.
Get right to it.
To what?
Your duties as a land god, my lady.
Can you get with the cleaning of the yard?
All filth is to be purged to keep evil spirits at bay.
Next, neatly clear away the fallen leaves.
Then wipe the hall of worship with a damp cloth.
Hurry, we still must feed the flowers. This is what a god has to do. Hold on, I don't think I ever actually agreed to be this land god, did I?
Oh no, what are you saying?
Now that Master Tomoe has left us.
You are the only one who can protect this place, Lady Nanami.
With us, Onigiri.
Kotetsu.
We shall be here to help support the shrine.
And we shall...
You know.
Yes?
Who is that Tomoe anyway? Oh, Master Tomoe is a familiar who serves Lord Mikage. Familiar?
No, familiar. He was originally a wild fox, but was brought on to serve and guard in place of a lion dog.
Lord Mikage is not exactly a fan of dogs.
Woof!
Oh yeah, I knew that. I guess this is the price for having a place to stay.
So you do not even know how to properly weed. What a tragically useless girl.
What do you want? I thought you left already.
You will never fulfill the duties of a land god. Why do you not head back home before you are forced to admit defeat?
Because I don't have a home to head back to. Thanks to all my father's debts, the house was seized and I was kicked out.
Not my problem.
What was that about? I'm so tired. They may call me a god or land god or whatnot, but I have a feeling they're just using that as an excuse to take advantage of me.
Dear God, I'm here to pray for my daughter. Please allow her to give birth to a healthy child.
What? I can hear her. That woman. I just heard her thoughts. Indeed you did.
What you heard was the prayer inside the heart of the worshipper.
A portion of a land god's duties is to sit in the shrine and hear the wishes from those of the land.
Come, Lady Nanami. We must move on to your next duty.
We need you to look through all of these. What are they?
A record of our worshippers' prayers from the last 20 years, my lady.
20 years? Master Tomoe has been writing them down.
The intent was to have Lord Mikage look at them upon his return.
With his absence, we have sadly seen quite a decline in visitors to the shrine.
But thanks to Master Tomoe somehow managing to keep the shrine in decent condition,
As you saw earlier,
we still managed to have occasional visitors, which is nice.
we realize we have asked you to do a lot of work today.
Normally, Master Tomoe takes care of the shrine all on his own.
No wonder. He writes neatly. The accounts are so detailed.
Let my wish come true.
I bet a rundown shrine like this doesn't even get money offerings.
Well, Lady Nanami, do you understand now?
Yeah, I got it. He's right. There's no way I can be a god.
What?
I'm just a normal normal girl. It's not like I have powers or anything. However, I believe I'd like to go speak with him. Clearly, some of the things I assumed weren't entirely true. I'd appreciate it if you could take me to see him.
Oh, unfortunately.
I fear Master Tomoe is gone.
To the world over yonder.
World over yonder.
The world over yonder. All dark places in our realm serve as entrances, like wells or the shadows of grassy fields. Lying between ours and the netherworld is the land of the supernatural, also known as the place in which humans are lost when they look too closely into the darkness. It coexists alongside us.
This is it.
The world of the yokai kind.
Master Tomoe!
Where are you, Master Tomoe?
Quiet, you two. You are making a scene.
Master Tomoe!
Are you in here?
You wanted something?
Master Tomoe! How deplorable! You are a familiar in service to a god!
Already drinking in the middle of the day, hold up in the red light district?
Leave me alone.
Master Tomoe, you must change immediately!
And you, harlots, remove yourselves at once!
Such impertinence from children! Children, you two should leave!
Indeed, you should.
But you have to come back to the shrine with us!
Lady Nanami needs you to be her familiar!
Do you not care if the shrine goes to ruin?
No, I do not care in the slightest. Good riddance, if you ask me. I no longer have to be a familiar at all. What a tedious job that was. So from this day forward, I shall idle each day away, living my life as I please.
Master Tomoe!
We are here for Lady Nanami.
She stated she wished to see you again!
So she has come over with us.
What?
I do regret coming, though. You're disgusting.
Selfish!
Goodbye!
Oh, Lady Nanami!
Why did you bring her?
She insisted we could not deny her!
I do not care what she insisted. Why the hell would you bring a human here?
Lady Nanami is no ordinary human being, though. She's a land god, remember?
Which makes it even worse.
How could he even say that after acting so self-righteous to me?
No, I do not care in the slightest.
Well, good riddance to him, then.
Hey there, Missy.
We know you. You're that human girl they say became the new land god at the Mikage Shrine.
I heard Mikage quit being a land god and found a replacement, but I had no clue that you'd be so...
Delicious and tasty looking. I can't resist.
I'm going to go with you. I'm starting with your head.
Why, if it isn't Master Tomoe,
I don't suppose you'd mind if we ate that scrumptious-looking human girl, would you?
we'd appreciate it if you didn't get in our way.
Why ask me? You do not need my consent.
Seriously? You don't mind?
Wow, thank you.
Although, I am in an unbelievably terrible mood right now. A helpless girl with the powers of a land god. Figuratively speaking, she's like a duck that brought along its own pot and leaks. Not that it is any of my business.
We should be safe now that we have come this far.
At least we certainly hope so.
Lady Nanami, listen to us. Please go back to Master Tomoe.
You must have Master Tomoe become your familiar at all costs.
Wrong. I'll be fine. I'm going back.
But Lady Nanami!
If you seal the contract to make Master Tomoe your familiar...
Master Tomoe will have no choice but to obey your every command!
Huh? My every command? Seriously? Yes! That is one of the powers a land god possesses. Oh, that does sound nice. So what is it that I have to do to seal the contract, I mean? It is quite simple, my lady.
You must take him and then kiss him right on the mouth.
You saw Master Tomoe shall become your loyal servant forever.
After that, there shall be nothing you cannot make him do. Lady Nanami,
I am going back just like I said I was gonna go back as fast as I can go.
Excuse me. You there, young miss. Would you mind helping out an old lady?
Lady Nanami, where have you gone?
I came back there and just could not get back up.
Where do you live, ma'am? Lady Nanami!
Lady Nanami!
Ma'am, is this the right way to your home?
Yes, it's right here.
Lady my dad had run away and the house got seized, so I didn't have anywhere to live until this man gave up his own home for me. But when I went there was a rundown shrine with little ghosts in it who told me I was a land god, which made me all like, what the heck? And then this obnoxious guy with ears named Tomoe or whatever wouldn't stop saying the whole thing was unacceptable. But then I kissed this Tomoe, so he became my familiar. How funny.
So, deja vu, anyone?
Where am I?
My lady, we are in the inner shrine.
Also known as your room, Lady Nanami.
But it looks different than it did yesterday. I could have sworn it was a lot more not this nice.
Yes, in order to make your environment more livable.
Master Tomoe readied all of these things for you.
Tomoe did? Why though?
You successfully made Master Tomoe your familiar yesterday, remember?
It is the duty of the familiar to look after the...
Crap, that's right! The whole thing wasn't a dream after all. I forced a kiss on Tomoe's mouth with my mouth! So where is Tomoe?
If that is indeed Master Tomoe.
He has been by your side for some time now.
Ah! I forced him to become my familiar.
Well, good morning, Nanami. Your bedchamber was in a state of neglect, so I took the liberty of seeing to your accommodations while you slept. I have prepared everything I could imagine. Though it was against my will, starting today I am your familiar. I, Tomoe, shall obey your orders without hesitation regardless of what they may be. If you are in need of anything in the future, I humbly ask that you come directly to me with those needs.
I'm surprised. I thought you'd be angrier about being turned into a familiar.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. But I'm relieved to see you don't seem mad at all.
I think mad is far too tepid.
Huh?
I am seething. Seething with pure rage! The humiliation of me having to serve a little girl like you! The wretchedness of it kept me from sleeping at all last night! As it has come to this, I will have you become a living god worthy of me.
Worthy like how?
A god's power is called divine power. You desperately need to increase the level of your power. The quickest and easiest way for this level increase to happen would be for you to hear people's...
Grant them? But how?
For an example, we can look at Mikage. He is the god of matchmaking and has granted loads of lovesick prayers, so his divine powers of matchmaking are extremely strong.
So this is a shrine for matchmaking? He doesn't like me, but he's still carefully explaining everything at the same time.
Now, let us see how great your divine powers are. Try turning this water into sake. Use a white talisman if you wish.
Yeah, I think I'll have to use one. All right, I'm gonna show him I can do this.
Yes, this is very delicious! Water, delicious water.
Where are you going, Master Tomoe?
Leave me
No,
alone.
please do not go!
You're utterly helpless!
Please do not abandon
Let me
us!
go! The hell with this!
You cannot do this!
Welcome back. Let's get this party started. First up,
Lady Nanami, I'm here with your meal.
Oh. Before I knew it, my bedroom, my meals, even the cleaning, Tomoe had done it all. Something about it being the duties of the familiar. And here I am doing nothing.
Famous pop star Kurama has shockingly, amazingly, incredibly, reportedly transferred here to Ujigami High School, where I'm hoping...
Ujigami High School? But that's where I go.
Who is this Kurama person, Lady Nanami?
And what in the world is a famous pop star?
Yeah, Kurama is gonna go to my school! Please wait, Lady Nanami!
Where are you going so suddenly?
Let go, you guys! I forgot I had a proficiency test today, so I have to go to school right this moment or I'm gonna be tardy! I forgot I need to go to school, have fun with my friends, and maybe sit next to a pop star while trying not to freak out! That's the kind of world I should be living in! They said Kurama is a student at my school now! This is my chance to see him in the flesh!
Who the hell is he?
You don't know?
Oh, darling Nanami, I suppose I can explain on your behalf. Kurama is the supremely popular pop superstar that is currently causing high school girls across the nation to squeal with delight and pass out en masse. Aside from the premise that he is a fallen angel with black wings, his bio is shrouded in mystery.
Yeah! And now this guy's supposed to be his coming bride?
You may not.
How come?
You must know there will be yokai after you now. This mark signifies you are a land god. For some reason, it has been bestowed upon the forehead of a helpless little girl. You might as well be inviting them to eat you.
Okay, why don't you just come with me then?
Because I am far too busy with duties of the shrine, and you need to learn to wield divine power.
Party pooper.
If you really want to go that badly, I will allow it. However, I do have one condition.
What is that? Man, I haven't been to school in like forever, too.
What's with you, Mimosino? You finally come back to school and you're wearing that?
Why did I have to be in the same class with you again, Isobe?
You are to wear this hood to hide your forehead, and you are not to take it off.
Stupid Tomoe, I look like an idiot.
I gotta get a pic.
Gleaming like stars against the midnight sky, with wings of deceit.
Oh, wow. The fallen angel of darkness, Kurama. No way, I just gazed into Kurama's eyes.
Whatever. He was looking at...
Kurama! He's coming right this way. I'm freaking out.
Excuse me, Hathead. You happen to be in my seat, so move it.
Who's that girl again? You know, she's the one with all the daddy issues. Do we know her? What's her name? Nanami Momozero, I think. Oh, yeah. I know Nanami. Where's she been?
What the heck are you doing here, Tomoe?
I was worried, so I came to see you.
Kurama he said something mean to me. And it's all because you made me wear this stupid hood.
If you have had your chance to see this Kurama, then you should have no more business at school. This is good news. We can leave now.
I know you know I'm crying, but you're still smiling like it's no big deal. You lied, Tomoe. You don't feel worried about me at all. Why can't you just leave me alone?
Did you go to the bathroom and have a good cry? How adorable. Nanami, I'm sorry.
Whatever, I wasn't crying.
My fault. I was just angry. Every day, people at school stare at me, watching me nonstop, and I ended up taking my frustrations out on you. I was wrong, so try to relax. The last thing you have to worry about is whether or not I might hate you or anything.
Well, in that case, I can't blame you for taking things out on me, because I was one of the people who was staring at you. Sorry. But don't worry, I won't ever look at you again!
Hey!
So that's what the real Kurama is like. I can't believe I wore this ridiculous thing just to come see him. I'm so stupid.
Poor Lady Nanami, she looks so upset.
Why did Master Tomoe have to bully her?
Now she is practically overcome with grief.
Hold on, I did not bully her. Although, the one who made her cry was me.
Yo, daddy issues, Mimosino. Tell me, what kind of poor man's lunch you had to bring with you today?
It's none of your business, but so you know!
Oh, no. Don't tell me you forgot it. That's hilarious.
I'm buying bread today.
Really? I didn't think you had enough money to buy bread.
Of course I have enough money. Do I? I think I do. Oh, good. See?
No way! What the hell? Where did you get so much money, you freak?
What? That's not mine. There's no way I had this on me.
Not big of a deal.
Listen up, everyone. Kurama's missing some money.
Nanami, where did you get that from? I bet it's the same amount he's missing.
What a coincidence.
She probably stole it right out of Kurama's wallet.
That's not true.
I mean, it's not like she has any money of her own.
You know what? Hold on. I apologize. I completely forgot I gave Nanami that money earlier. She said she didn't have enough to buy bread.
What is he doing? He's lying. It's not true.
Please forgive me. The arrangements took longer than expected, Lady Nanami. On this, your joyous first day back at school, I used every skill I possessed to prepare this for you. May I present to you your meal? Now then, if I might have everyone's attention, Lady Nanami is my cherished lady and mistress. If any of you are rude or disrespectful, you will have to answer to me. Is that clear? Master Kurama? Those bills you purportedly lost somewhere? They appear to be on the floor by your feet, but what say you? No way. How did they get there? I put that money in Nanami's pocket myself. To all of you, her classmates, I humbly ask you this. Please look after Lady Nanami.
Tomoe. He's the only one who cares about me. In all the world, Tomoe might be the only one.
Goodness gracious, darling Nanami's school days seem to have gotten off to a rather turbulent start. How will day 2 go?
See you later!
Nanami, you are forgetting some things. The 3-tiered box lunch that I, Tomoe, made especially for you, as well as the cat hood decorated with the seasonal flower by yours truly.
Sorry.
Around alone without that hood is as good as heading off to battle completely nude. Try not to say such things until you are capable of defending yourself. To begin with, I believe
You know, I think once here that lunch is enough. Bye, guys! Oh, Mr. Tomoe!
Hang in there!
I can't believe I got away without having to wear that dumb hood. Hey, Nanami! Good morning. Oh, girls from my class. Maybe they want to be friends. Hey, how are you? Oh yeah. I actually brought my lunch with me today, so I don't think he'll be coming.
Oh, suck. That's no fun.
Jerks. I picked up a snake at school, and I guess I must be allergic to them.
On the contrary, the snake has left its mark of favor.
What does that mean?
To put it in simple terms, it means that he has chosen you to become his wife.
He did what?
I think you heard me. Now what I want to know is how did you become so affectionate with the snake in question? A white snake wanders into the school and is attacked. And then you stepped in and rescued him from harm. How heroic.
I wish you could have seen him. He was beautiful.
Well, he will be coming for you soon, so I will at least be able to catch a glimpse before you go.
Oh, good. Then you can... Wait, coming for me?
Correct. Your heedlessness has resulted in your betrothal to a snake. But no need to worry. I will not allow anyone to lay a finger or scale on you. If I lose my lady and mistress to a snake, it will be a black mark upon my reputation. Although, a white snake will not be so easy to defeat.
How did I get myself into this? So are you sure you can pull this whole student thing off?
Positive. I read the entire booklet last night.
This is not good. I don't want to be here. I'm pretty sure I can deal with it.
Is that clear?
Yeah.
Class, I'd like you to meet our new transfer student. This is Tomoe Mikage. So, let's find you an open seat.
That one.
Huh?
This is happening. Tomoe is in my class. Not exactly how I thought things would turn out.
So the Tengu is absent?
I think he must be busy with work this week. You know, usually days when Kurama isn't here are pretty quiet. Not today. Tomoe, right? I think I remember you.
Yeah, didn't you bring lunch for the class one time? That was sweet.
That's gonna get old.
I know it's kind of been a while, but do you remember us? I'm sure we were the hottest girls in class that day. There's no way he remembers them. Come on.
How could I forget? Natsuko Uribe, Megami Tobita, Che Kitami. I know the names and faces of everyone in this class, especially you three. I put in extra effort for Nanami's friends. It seemed right.
You can't say things like that to regular people, Tomoe. It kind of freaks them out.
Like what? What did I say?
Are you serious? I'm just gonna say whatever. Nanami is my mistress and I'm her manservant. That kind of crap sounds like there's something kinky going on and everyone will make fun of me! Here's the deal. You're the son of a wealthy foreign family that's taken me in, and that's why you use those terms. Sorry to interrupt. The teacher asked me to give you the class date book. Here you go. Oh, thanks, Ami. Looks like a stinker of a list. See ya! So, do you think she overheard us?
Is that another friend of yours?
I think that's the second time I've ever spoken to her. That was strange. Miss Nanami is kind of an odd duck sometimes. But even though I'm still a little weirded out over what happened last week, I really hope we can be friends. How strange. I don't think we've ever spent this much time together before. Not even when we're at the shrine. It's nice. I feel like we're actually becoming closer. There, looks like today it was nice having him here. I think I could get used to this.
Miss Nanami. It's good to see you. What a lovely day for rain.
Oh yeah, I'd completely forgotten about that.
Nanami!
Please, have a look, Lady Yonomori. The plum tree has finally started to blossom.
Mizuki, is there no one special in your life with whom you can share these flowers?
No, miss, of course not.
You'll find her someday. Please promise to tell me when you do.
Tomoe, there you are! Don't tell me you go straight home after school. You should come with us. We're going shopping.
Foxfire! Bring me Nanami! Damn white snake. When I find you, I will slice you into sashimi.
No wake? No wake. That looks like waking.
Hello, human!
You want a centipede?
Good morning, Miss Nanami. Thank you for rescuing me at your school the other day.
You're that guy! I was walking home, and we talked, and then...
My name is Mizuki. I am the familiar here. Welcome. Our life together will be rich.
Our life?
Joyful day!
Master Mizuki is taking you as his bride! Time to start the wedding happenings! Welcome to the family, human! Whoa! Nobody ever asked me if I wanted to get married!
It seems you have met our two shrine spirits, and right behind you, taking a rest through those doors, is the god of this shrine, Lady Yonomori. She is very private.
A god's in there?
Miss Yonomori has given her blessing upon this marriage and sends her welcome. Come, my lovely bride.
Stop that. I'm not getting married to anyone right now.
Perhaps you are confused. The mark on your wrist denotes our engagement. I know it seems so.
I'm leaving!
Well, if you must try, you must. Good luck getting out.
What's wrong with those guys? I'm going home no matter... In your face, freaks! Not as tough as you thought it was, jerks! I know or something at least. It has to. Damn it! You're not going to confuse me! I'm going home! Those are people up there! Maybe they can give me directions!
Glad you found your way back. Welcome home, my dear.
But how? How'd this happen? I walked all that way.
Yes, I tried to warn you about that. If you're not entirely worn out, go ahead and give it another try.
This is crazy. What a horrible person.
Oh no, your leg is bleeding. Hold still, we have to take care of it right away. This might sting.
I will not allow anyone to lay a finger or scale on you.
He lied.
Brand new life here now. Lady Yonemori said you can stay here forever. I give you my vow, Nanami. I will treat you much better than Tomoe ever did.
It's not even the right season for plum blossoms, but they're blooming. This isn't like the real world, is it?
It's true. The plum tree is now as it will always be. I stopped time when it was at its most beautiful, somewhere in spring. The blossoms are Lady Yonemori's favorite flower. Would you like to go to bed soon?
What?
I'm not gonna try anything. You can stay here until you feel up to it. Rest and gather your strength.
Betty Boy!
Tomoe, can you hear my thoughts? If you're my familiar, please hurry up and save me.
Part 2 coming right up.
Lady Nanami! Our Lady Nanami has been adopted!
She has been taken from us and forced into being the bride of a snake! The shrine is done for!
Do not cry, Onikiri. There is hope. Behold, waxing and polishing that bottle. Not a sign of stress or worry whatsoever.
He is truly the world's greatest familiar, is he not?
That shrine is done for!
Shut up! You're making my head swell! I never imagined that I would fail so miserably. I am sick with worry. With her lack of physical strength, I doubt she could defend herself where she attacked. She must be terrified. I let her slip from my grasp unattended. I will find her, no matter what it takes.
Mizuki? It's a wonderful shrine. The god who lives here has everything she could want. A familiar, shrine spirits, and yet there's something not quite right.
It's breakfast time! It's breakfast time! Yummy breakfast time!
Munchings and crunchings for the human god!
Are you crazy? I'm not eating that!
Taking care of a human takes...
It's the sake in the entire world!
And one time Lady Yonemori even said that Master Mizuki is the world's greatest familiar!
I say that about Tomoe. His cooking is flawless and the shrine spirits there are perfectly well behaved. Unlike you, rabbit brat.
Ah, so he is a culinary artist as well.
Yes, he's the best there is. Have you ever heard of him?
Of course, my dear. In fact, I've known him a lot longer than you have.
He is a white fox of a lowly origin! I've heard just about enough out of you jerks!
This marks yet another disaster for Tomoe. Once again, he's carelessly lost the god he serves. I can just see him sitting despondently on the outer corridor. Pathetic.
Oh, whatever. You're the pathetic one. He's probably out looking for me as we speak. This shrine seems to be missing something. Mizuki, you said that no one comes to visit this shrine anymore. But how long ago did people stop coming?
I'm gonna have to think about that one. Hey, don't go in there. You mustn't touch Lady Yonemori.
I knew it. This shrine doesn't even have a god. I think it's about time you tell me what's going on here. The village you seek is down there.
A dam.
It is unlikely that either humans or gods still remain there.
Momoe, does this mean Lady Nanami is trapped under there?
I have known of many Whitesnake familiars, but there is only one sheltered, naive fool among them that would ever entertain the idea of making a human god his bride. Because of this, I now know exactly where she is.
A long time ago, there was a large river right near where we are. Children would often get swept away. So the villagers built this shrine because they feared that their land was cursed. Thankfully, we are still standing. Gods like Lady Yonemori came into being because the humans needed them. Likewise, gods cannot maintain their presence without humans. When the humans abandoned this land, Lady Yonemori went into hiding, and we haven't seen her since then. But I won't abandon it. I'll stay and protect the shrine, and her, because that's the duty of the familiar.
He's here alone in this hollowed-out shell of a shrine, serving a lady and mistress who will never return. His loyalty is touching. All this time, you've been lonely here, doing the god thing too for a while so I can relate. I have a familiar that I care about who's amazing. I couldn't stand it if Tomoe were feeling as sad and lonely as you are. It would kill me. If I had to leave, I wouldn't want him to be sitting around the shrine. I'd want him out in the world, living his life. I bet that Yonomori would feel the same exact way. Check it out. When Mikage quit being a god, Tomoe was a complete mess, hanging out in the red light district. You could be doing that too. I mean, if that's what you want. Maybe it's not, but you get the point.
Are you trying to comfort me? What a kind heart you have, Miss Nanami. You must understand why I need you to stay here with me for the rest of our lives. It would be just the two of us. We could spend every day enjoying the plum blossoms. Together. Forever.
I'm so sorry. I can't live here with you forever. I have people who are waiting for me to come home. Like Tomoe. I'm sure he's out there now looking for me.
No, please. Please love me.
Nanami Momozuno, high school student. This girl is hardly more than a child. How did she become god of the Mikage Shrine? Where has Mikage gone?
His whereabouts have been unknown for 20 years now.
Unknown? Will you give me Tomoe, please?
I think no.
He refuses to give me Tomoe and then he disappears for 20 years?
You have to feel sorry for poor Tomoe. How awful to serve a human.
This is unforgivable! Nanami Momozuno, whether you are a human worthy of being a god or not, I, Lady Narukami, god of thunder, shall take your measure myself.
Oh my, 7 lightning strikes to the east. Narukami must be having another one of her tantrums.
It is growing closer and closer.
Tomoe! Why didn't you wake me up? I'm gonna be late now!
Are you ready for breakfast? We are having rice porridge. I have added a thick Yoshino sauce to it. Oh, and sesame
Sorry,
tofu.
don't have time to eat!
Hold it. You are leaving without your lunch and your headgear.
Your point.
Just put it on!
I'm not going there to fight! I go to school to learn, you big freak!
There is a visitor coming to the shrine today. Therefore, I cannot step away from here. To be honest, I am worried for you. You must face it. You are as weak as a wee bug.
I'm going!
Nanami!
Why does he have to worry so much? Looks like we might be in for some rain.
Darling Nanami's training as a god and life at school are both going swimmingly. Or at least we'd all really like for that to happen. Instead, a storm's a brewing.
I heard Kurama isn't feeling well, so he's not coming to school.
What? Lady Nanami!
What the crap? You guys! Down! Why are you in my bag?
We are here at Master Tomoe's orders.
We will-o'-the-wisp showed me. There! Just kids! It's not what you think!
So is Tomoe not coming to school today?
What? I am... Oh yeah, he's not! No, sir! Not today! There is no need for you to worry, Lady Nanami.
Normal people do not have the ability.
I thought Narukami was surely headed this way. But the rain clouds have passed completely. Perhaps I was worried for nothing. The clouds have moved in the direction of Nanami's school. Surely not.
Thanks. You guys saved me by bringing my lunch along with you. Delicious. Was Mr. Mikage like a food lover or something? All the meals Tomoe makes me are so good.
Oh no, neither we nor gods are in the habit of partaking of meals.
You must, because your body is of flesh and blood. In spite of how it may seem, Master Tomoe studies daily as he devotes himself to cooking for you. I had no clue. Oh, yes! Master Tomoe thinks of you first in all things at all times.
To be honest, I am worried for you.
Whatever. There's no way that's true. But it is that.
You are Nanami Momozuno?
A yokai? Oh no!
I've erected a barrier. We shall not be disturbed. The 4 of us might as well be the only ones here. I am a god who maintains a shrine in the heavens, the Lady Narukami, god of thunder. I have heard of the events which led to your becoming a land god. 'Tis a grave responsibility, and to have it thrust upon you like it was. That must have been so difficult for you. Never fear, darling. Your newfound trouble shall come to an end this very day.
Troubles?
I, Lady Narukami, shall take over the Mikage shrine in your stead.
Oh no, you've got it all wrong. I'm not troubled by anything. I mean, I have the Will-o'-the-Wisps and Tomoe. They're wonderful to me. I actually think of the shrine as my home now. You're very kind. I don't want to leave the shrine, though.
Oh, but that is unacceptable.
Nanami!
Tomoe!
Are you all right?
As expected, you have come.
Master Tomoe!
Lady Nanami is in trouble.
Remember, she is my lady and mistress.
A weak little girl like this is your lady and mistress? How sad.
What should I do? Oh, crap!
I find it irritating to see you subordinating yourself to a mere human.
It is none of your business!
I expected this as well. That is the reason I borrowed the lucky mallet from Lord Daikokutin. Here we go! Time to grow
Tomoe!
And you are next. Mikage's mark. It belongs to me forthwith. And with that done, you are no longer a land god. Go and live your life, human. You may now do so as befits someone in your humble position. Goodbye, dear.
Tomoe, no!
Tomoe, if that small size does not...
Hey, hold on.
Now, Will-o'-the-Wisps, show me the way immediately.
Yes, ma'am. Lady Nanami, we are so very sorry. We are spirits of the shrine.
We have no choice but to serve our new lady and mistress.
I hope you both have a wonderful day.
Well, this is great. We're both homeless now. I'm sorry. I don't have any money. And Tomoe's so tiny. I have no idea what to do.
It is simple. You should do as you please. This is the world of humans, is it not? As a human, you will find a place for yourself in no time at all if you put your mind to it. As for me, I do not have the ability to look after you anymore.
Tomoe! Are you alright? Tomoe! He has a terrible fever. What do I do? Tomoe! Oh, what do I do? What's the point? He's so hot. At the very least, I need to find a place where he can sleep safely.
Nanami? What are you doing out in weather like this? Hey, hold on. What happened to your land god's mark? He's turned into an awfully cute little thing, hasn't he?
I know you had to stay home because you weren't feeling well. I'm sorry for barging in on you.
Not feeling well. Oh, that pop star and the work he must do. Although, in all fairness, they probably never had someone quite as famous as yours truly enrolled in their school
Hey,
before.
you're a Tengu yokai, aren't you?
Look, I spent a lot of time convincing people I was a fallen angel, so why bring that up?
Because I wanted to find a yokai doctor.
I'm afraid that won't help much. He's been regressed in body only, so his original yokai powers can't settle in. They're out of his control, and that's what's causing his fever.
Then,
If you will become my familiar, I shall restore you at once.
This will only be a temporary fix, but it's worth a shot. It's an old secret remedy that's been passed down in my family. Here you go. Be warned, it's bitter as hell. Say ah, and maybe try being a little grateful to me for this pill, Fox.
Tomoe. What a relief. He seems to be resting easier. Please let him get better. Here, you can have a bamboo leaf rice cake.
Yukichi. Thank you.
Tomoe! Oh, good! You're finally awake! I was so worried. Are you thirsty? Is there anything I can get you?
how to make bamboo leaf rice cake?
My mother used to make it for me when I was a little girl. I'm honored. He's never asked me for a single thing. I couldn't be happier to make it. I hope you like it, Tomoe. After all, I made them just for you.
Average.
I guess he's normal Tomoe on the inside.
Nanami.
Yeah?
I am grateful.
No prob. You're welcome.
It is raining! The roof is leaking everywhere!
What kind of pathetic shrine is this?
We're so very sorry.
Master Tomoe had been maintaining it with his yokai powers, and now without him, the shrine has reverted back to its original state.
Of course. I do not know why I believed that fox would ever get... Bring me Tomoe!
As you wish!
What is this? It's fuzzy but tickles at the same time.
Mama!
What the? Who's calling?
Why was I sleeping with you?
I'm not gonna not sleep in my bed, so if you don't like that, sleep on the couch.
So Tomoe can still sleep in the bed then.
Yeah, like hell. Damn fox. He can sleep on the floor. You're a different story. I don't mind you in my bed. I will kill you, fox! I will kill you!
I think we just fell asleep after that. What kind of a girl does that make me?
Remember, he is a yokai.
Tomoe, how do you feel?
Try to be on your guard a little. What did you say about me, Fox? Oh, is the little boy going wakey wakey already? It looks like your teething fever hasn't gone down yet.
Don't be so rough with him, okay?
Getting a girl to come to your defense like that?
He has the right of it. What pains me is not the fever. Oh, this is so irritating.
We have to get Tomoe back to normal.
If he became tiny because of the lucky mallet, you'll most likely have to use the same device to make him bigger. You need to get your hands on that mallet.
Do you think you can get it from Lady Narukami?
Oh my, look at the time.
Where are you going?
Rehearsal for a live performance.
Oh, right.
Well, someone looks awfully forlorn.
What? No, I don't. I look fine.
Here's the spare key to my house along with my phone number and some money. If anything happens, give me a call.
Oh, wow, thank you. Tomoe? I'm gonna go run a couple of errands. Is there anything you need me to pick up? Did you hear me?
I shall go. It's because of this body. So what about your school?
Oh, it's Saturday, no school today. Getting you back to normal is more important anyway.
You should think about yourself.
I don't know how you can. You're way too tiny.
You have been restored to your human self. You should live as a human. I can and will live as I please.
Tomoe, I wonder if he's planning to go to Narukami. Oh no, Tomoe! Your fever's gotten worse!
Master Tomoe! We have been searching for you. We have come to escort you back, Master Tomoe.
Lady Narukami is terribly concerned for your well-being and is awaiting your return at the shrine. After what she did to Tomoe, she has some nerve saying that she's concerned. Tomoe and I are like family, and we've been driven away from our home together. It doesn't matter if I'm human and he's a yokai. I'm gonna find a way to take care of him.
There is no way for that to happen. You are incapable of doing anything. Face it.
Tomoe.
To live life burdening you. The thought enrages me. You there, lion dogs. Take me to the shrine.
Yes, sir.
You're leaving? Are you serious?
I believe what pain. Farewell, then, Nanami.
Tomoe, you're such a jerk!
Oh dear. They split right on up. Tragic. What now?
Oh, Tomoe, I feel as though I've been waiting for you to show up now forever and ever. I already know, so no explanation needed. And in the end, well, you had nowhere else to go other than this shrine.
If you have nowhere else to go, you can stay with me in my shrine.
Now, offer up your whole life to me. Is it not exciting? You get to become my personal possession for all time. Now seal the contract and be my familiar. Huh? Are you mocking me? Tomoe, get back here immediately!
Nanami? Well, well. You've got quite the honor guard.
And I felt kind of weird ever since yesterday.
Nanami, good morning. What is wrong? Your face is red.
Shut up! No, it's not! This wasn't how it was supposed to be. Since then, I've been alone here with my heart in my throat.
Is it bland? Soy sauce?
No thanks! It makes me a little mad. I mean, he's a fox, right? Stay cool, keep it together.
As I suspected, you are ill and have a fever.
No way. 39.8?
What a high temperature!
Please stay home from school, Lady Nanami.
I wish I could, but I'll be fine. Besides, my attendance record is hanging on the edge. If I have any more absences, I'll have to repeat the year.
Master Tomoe, you have to stop her!
Oh.
I cannot allow you to go to school in your current state. This will be good. Take time off from something as unimportant as school.
Yeah, well, just because it's not godly doesn't mean it's not important. I'd also like to mention that you're touching my hand!
Trust me, I am saying this with your best interests at heart.
In that case, why not change yourself into Lady Nanami?
Then you could go to school for her and she will not have to have an absence.
That's a great idea! And so, Nanami Momozuno will be taking the liberty of skipping her classes today.
Yay! I feel like poo.
Don't tell me Nanami's out again today. No way she's not gonna get held back. Anyone want to bet on whether Nanami comes back to school? Starting at 300!
Musume, why do you get so excited about anything Nanami? Are you sure that you don't have a crush on her?
Are you kidding me? Poor daddy issues are not exactly my style, bro. She's just too easy to laugh at. Huh?
Sorry to bother you, but I believe you are in my seat.
Is that really Nanami?
I don't get it. What's with that aura around her?
Dude, is it just me or did her boobs get bigger too?
Curse you, Nanami. I will be certain to make you pay for this atrocity.
Good morning, everyone. For the first time in a week, the famous and talented pop star Kurama has returned to your class.
Tengu!
I brought you a souvenir. Nanami, what's wrong? You seem to have become more womanly since the last time I saw you. Nice rack.
Foolish Tengu. My transformation spell is perfect. This school day is sure to be a breeze.
What? The fox goes here?
Yeah, all the girls were freaking out about it too.
I think he's out sick today, though. Don't worry, Kurama. I think you're like so much cooler than that guy. I made a copy of my notes for you. I mean, if you want.
Seriously? Damn it. I swear I go away for a week and the whole school falls apart.
Apparently, I don't have much time to waste. Okay, next page. Read from the top, if you would. Nanami?
What the hell is this writing?
Cat got your tongue? Read it now, please. If I may, Nanami's been sick, so she can't speak very loudly, although I can read it for her. All night their course lay through intricate defiles and over-irregular and rock-strewn paths. More than once they lost their way, but Hope's intimate knowledge of the mountains enabled them to regain the track once
He's
more.
always just so cool. Even his speaking voice is like, whoa.
Did you enjoy that, Nanami? Okay.
Second period.
Shining in the sky, with wings of purest white.
All right, please stop, Miss Momozuno. You're the only one who's out of tune. Try it again by yourself.
Radiant like the sun shining in the...
I hate to say it, but that part just isn't working quite right. I do have a thought.
Sure thing. Radiant like the sun shining in the sky. of purest white. In the embrace of joyous rapture I soar. In euphoria, hallelujah, everything is living.
He's singing right in front of me. I'm gonna die. I'm dying.
Lame. I thought this was a choral piece.
Do you like my singing, Nanami? Okay.
What?
Nanami, what's wrong? You seem like you're in a bad mood today. You know, if something's bothering you, you can always talk to me about
I
it.
will say this to you only once. You suck. Do not follow me around.
Huh?
I know you are after my heart quite literally. For that is the way to obtain my status as a god. So back off.
Oh no. Is that what you've been agonizing about? Well, I'm sorry you thought that. I will tell you what I really desire. Your love.
Touch me again and you die.
I can't believe you hit me in the face. Nanami, I wanted to mention something to you. In all seriousness, it has to do with the miasma in the air here. It's grown heavier. Don't go into dark spaces by yourself. Miasma?
Yes, there is definitely a heavier presence than before. Darkness is the entrance to the world over yonder. The miasma must mean that an entrance is open nearby. Apparently the Tengu is not as asinine as I thought.
Ami, hurry up or we're gonna be late.
Yeah, I know. Hold on just a sec. I can't find my headband. I could swear it's in here.
You're so slow. I'll just meet you there.
Come on! Kay, you turn the lights off on me! You know how dark and scary it gets down here? Oh no, I'm in here by myself. Stupid basement and it's no windows. I can't see anything at all. Oh, Kay, I hate you!
Who's a cute, cute little girl? Does she have the sweet, sweet taste of candy? What flavor are you, precious? I like strawberry. Yummy!
Finally.
The ghost and it licked my face! And then it told me I tasted like strawberries!
Yes, I know. It is a visitor from over yonder. I want you to go on ahead to class.
What are you gonna do?
Finish some business in here.
How so?
Leave. Get out. Ami! The teacher's here already!
Kay, wait for me!
Could you be any slower? You and Nanami are the only ones who haven't shown up to class yet. Was she in the locker room with you while you were taking, like, for...
Go on without me!
Ami?
I like this place a lot. So many girls come in here and just take off their clothes. All I did was watch. Technically, I didn't do anything wrong. Surely you understand. Surely you won't burn me.
A perverted low-level yokai. Nothing that should merit my personal attention. However, for Nanami, I must eliminate all future problems when I can. What a bother.
Nanami, wait!
I lick! Why do you have no flavor? You are not tasty!
Hold it!
I hate the tasteless! Hello, strawberry flavor! I lick!
That's enough.
Oh, Kurama, it's you!
I thought that I told you to stay away from dark places. Nanami.
It hurts! It hurts!
Kurama, take that child and go outside immediately.
So do you have any idea what that thing is?
Don't worry about it. You should really just get back to class.
There.
Will you do me a favor? Can what happened today be a secret? Promise me you won't tell anyone?
Kay.
Coming in. What happened to the yokai? Did you let it go? Yes, of course you did. I guess that's fine. But be careful. Unlike this, not without him near.
Then starting tomorrow, I must be sure to have Tomoe come with me. You want this?
Don't worry, the next part is coming right up.
This is a soft-shell turtle that we caught recently.
Thinking of soft-shell turtles too is sure to cure Lady Nanami of her nasty cold.
Nanami, do you honestly mean to tell me you've been eating turtles? I wonder why Tomoe has you on such a bizarre doctor.
Hey! What are you doing in our kitchen anyway, Mizuki?
What? I heard a rumor Tomoe wasn't going to be here today, so I decided to come see you. Then your shrine spirits asked me to make you lunch.
Oh, the soft-shell turtle bit Master Mizuki's finger!
We must get water!
While Tomoe was at school disguised as Nanami, Mizuki, the familiar of the Yonomori Shrine, was visiting Nanami.
Really? Tomoe cross-dressed as you and went to school?
Right now, I'm more concerned about the turtle. Put him in that boiling water and you will die!
I guess your sacred word binding must be very powerful.
It's not like I ordered him. I just asked him to go and he went.
You asked him, did you? Tomoe must be putting on quite the innocent familiar act around you.
What does that mean?
Well, he was a wild fox to begin with. So as his mistress, you need to lead him with a firm hand.
Mizuki, I don't appreciate you talking about Tomoe like that. He doesn't deserve to be judged, not because of his looks or where he came from. You'll just have to believe me. I spend more time with him and I know him the best. Sure, he seems kind of wild.
Oh no. It seems you've been completely finessed by him. His abilities are stronger than I thought. Familiars are supposed to serve gods, but unfortunately you appear to be the one who was tamed instead. Trust me, if you let your guard down, that beast will kill you in your sleep.
Trust me, I say Tomoe isn't like that!
Nanami, you are far too stubborn.
You are!
Perhaps you need to go take a peek with your own eyes. See Tomoe and his true colors. Oh, a time-wending incense burner. It's a votive object that transports the soul to the past. Far in the past, before you were even born. There, you'll find a Tomoe you may not even recognize.
How could I not recognize Tomoe?
Lady Nanami?
She's fine. She's on her way now. Off to have fun in the crevices of time. Go take a peek, far into the past, before you were born. Discover a Tomoe before he knew you.
Like I would ever not recognize Tomoe. I swear I'm gonna kill Mizuki for this. Hold on. That's weird. When did my hands get so tiny? And my clothes? My hair? No, but how? This is not my body.
Someone help. It hurts.
A little boy. I'm here. What happened?
You can't go back there. We were attacked by some yokai. They killed everyone in the village. They killed everyone.
Yokai?
Aguro is looking for you. I can't believe he hasn't caught you already. I ran away as fast as I could. The bastard killed them all.
Aguro? A yokai is looking for me? Is this really a dream? Lucky for us, this empty house was nearby. Goodness, it's really coming down, huh? At least we'll be dry in here. Child.
I'm more lucky, I think. Who'd have guessed you just happened to be out here?
And there's our darling heroine, Nanami, simply beaming with joy. Today she's gathered with Ami and Kay to make exciting vacation plans. Oh, what fun they're having.
Are you reading the right script? That's not what's happening here at all.
Whoopsie.
You can't just make things up as you go. Stay focused.
Sorry. All this heat is getting to me. Ah, yes, I remember now. Last time she discovered love was blooming in her heart, and soon after had it ripped out and stomped upon. So, no, she's not joyous at all.
Hey, I have a good idea. Why don't we go to the beach over break? Doesn't that sound like fun, Nanami?
Yeah, fun. The beach. Love it. Let's go to the Alps right now. When are we leaving?
Her brain! It's like mush! That's awful!
The dude she stripped down to her soul in front of pretty much told her to take a cold shower. I kind of get it.
Guess you're still not hungry? You should at least try to eat a few bites of rice. No, seriously, you look like you're about to pass out. Please?
Listen to her. You scarcely had anything to eat this morning. And now you are refusing lunch? What is the meaning behind this? If you are fasting, the timing is inappropriate.
I want to stay strong and stay in control. It's not a fast. I'm not hungry.
Too bad.
Please stop. It won't work. She still hasn't recovered from being rejected by you, so you getting mad at her is just making it worse.
I can't get a grip on my emotions.
Thank you for your help. Now, if you're refusing to eat, then you leave me no choice but to pry your mouth open and force feed you.
You know I hate mushrooms!
And then I realized I'm the only one whose feelings changed. Tomoe is just the same as he's always been. There's only one exception. Now he's doing everything he can to avoid touching me.
I'm sorry, Nanami. I know this is hard, but I love you and I'm here for you. And I'm dying to take you to the beach.
Kay, you're on. When?
How about Saturday?
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun, but... I'm here to see Nanami.
Are you kidding? What do you mean I can't go?
I mean you cannot go to the ocean.
But why not? Ami went out of her way to plan it all and invite me. This is so unfair!
Please do not be upset, Lady Nanami.
It is filled with demonic creatures. If you were human, it might be a different story, but you are a land god, and I cannot risk something terrible happening. Also, I cannot go into the ocean to protect you. The answer is no.
I'll be fine. My friends will be there with me.
Is that so? You believe your friends could stand up to demons?
No, they can't, but I could always use a day at the beach. Take me.
You mean it? We're here! The beach!
You've got to be kidding. Serious? Okay, we can't have guys hanging around us. It's gonna look like we're with you. No one will come cruising for us.
Which cruise line?
Yes, forgot to tell you Kay broke up with her boyfriend yesterday.
The plan to escape thoughts of Tomoe didn't work. My stomach hurts.
Who's ready to go swimming?
You look like a freaking toddler with that thing.
Be nice. I just don't know how to swim.
How do you feel about that swimsuit? Is it working out?
It's really cute. I love it. Thank you for loaning it to me. I've honestly never worn anything like this.
No problem. Whatever keeps you from swimming next to me in a t-shirt, you know? Why don't you go show it off to your buddies over there, see what they think? It'll give them something to do, at least. They definitely don't look like they're interested in swimming.
I don't care what they do. Let's go swim.
You sure?
Positive. It's their fault for following me. I'm gonna throw up. Why am I feeling so self-conscious? Hurry up, Nanami. Let's ride some waves. Do I look all right in this? Or is it all...
What are you doing here, Tomoe? Besides lurking?
I can ask you the same question.
Girls these days are so shameless, aren't they? They wander around in practically nothing without any concern for who's looking. At this rate, even human guys will turn into beastly yokai. You are having at least somewhat of a good time here, are you not? I must admit I was quite surprised you can't go into the ocean. Let me be frank. I hate you, Tomoe. But I will play nice for Nanami's sake. Nanami, wait for me! I want to go swimming too!
Come on! You guys, this beach has so many beautiful shells. Pretty, huh?
Yes, it is.
Well, let's go. Tomoe says he hates anything that has to do with the ocean.
He does?
He doesn't know how to appreciate
He knows
the
exactly how to get to me. Touching her because I cannot. Damn bastard snake. So, our little white serpent boy is a water baby? A dip in the sea does sound delightful. Wink.
Have a good time.
You could come with me instead of taking up space.
I'd like to keep a safe distance. If I get closer, Tomoe will definitely recognize me.
Fine, then will you at least explain why you're dressed like an Eskimo in this heat? Ew.
It's part of my image. People expect it.
Ah, yes, well, I can respect that. And I suppose you are wise to lay low. I mean, you abandoned the guy for 20 years, and now here you are lounging on the beach in your furs and secretly watching over him. I imagine he'd kill you if he knew.
Tomoe would never do that. At worst, I can expect a jump kick to the head.
I don't know. Behind those depressing eyebrows and kill me now frown. I think perhaps Tomoe has a more compassionate side he doesn't always show. That girl. I wonder if things are different with her. Toodles!
Oh, how I do love him, but it's easy to forget he's a god sometimes. On second thought, it is a beautiful day.
It's so pretty. For you. Really? Thanks, I love it. So then, you having fun? Yeah, the water feels amazing. That's good. I'm glad you came. I was getting worried. You were so sad.
Let's get this moving.
Ami?
There is something disturbing about the way seawater feels. Ever notice that? Goodness, what has happened to you, Tomoe? Your face is even more furry and frightening than usual.
Tomoe! It's Ami and Nanami!
What happened? Nanami!
Ami, I lost her. I went down to look and couldn't find her. She doesn't know how to swim. She could be drowning. We have to get to her before it's too late. Please, Tomoe, I need your help.
Leave it to me.
Really? Are you sure about this?
Nanami has requested my help in her time of need. It cannot be helped. Ami. Ami.
You found her! Ami! How are you feeling? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I just swallowed a lot of water.
What's wrong with you? Why did you
But
take off
she's
by yourself
safe.
like that?
Sorry.
Thank goodness.
Thank you. You saved her life.
Isn't that sweet?
Yes, thank you, Tomoe. A visit. Here you are, right when I'd started giving up on ever finding you.
I've been waiting a lifetime for you to join me for a swim, Tomoe.
Who are you?
Thought you'd never ask. I am the Dragon King, ruler of the sea. Do yourself a favor and try to remember that.
Kay? Ami? Can you hear me?
Sorry, but I'm going to ask the spectators to stay out of this. If you'll excuse me for just a moment, it's time for me to collect a debt from an old friend.
A debt? I only wish I knew what that meant.
Tomoe!
I am more than happy to remind you, you ignorant fox. Exactly 526 years, 208 days ago, at 18 minutes and 41 seconds past 2 a.m., a certain yokai fox called Tomoe attacked and wiped out 7 dragons, 3 sharks, 5 rays, and 1 sea slug platoon at the north gate of my palace. He then destroyed the north gate and surrounding buildings, and finally he stole my right eye and fled. You are that fox, Tomoe. The time has come for you to pay it back. If you refuse, then I have no problem taking it from you. Giant white-lipped oyster! You will slowly turn into sustenance for the oyster now. And in a day or so, I'll return to find a king-sized pearl.
Excellent choice as always, Your Majesty. Sea Slug, that despicable wild creature never stood a chance against your powerful new and improved form, Sea Slug.
That's the truth. I've been rebuilding my strength every day for 526 years, 208 days. It's about time it paid off. Let's head back for a celebration.
Sea Slug, hold it! What do you think you're doing with Tomoe?
Hey, wait a second. Why aren't you sleeping? What are you even doing here?
I want you to let him out of there!
Is that so? Sorry, I wish there was more I could do. Run along now, little girl.
I can't let them get away. Tomoe, I didn't listen. I made him go. It's my fault. It's scary to think that even with all his power, I could lose him and never see him again. I can't breathe! Tomoe!
Your persistence is obnoxious. Does this mean you're done?
Where is he?
I had the sea slugs relocated. He's far, far away. Yes, I did carry you to safety. You are welcome. Now you owe me.
Fine. Anything you want, just give me Tomoe back.
I'm afraid his debt is much larger than yours. I will not release him until it is paid in full.
I'll help him repay you. What do I have to do to get you to set him free?
Since you asked. I want you to return to me what is rightfully mine. Find a way to bring me back my right eye, and I will consider sparing his miserable life. You see, my eye is a pill of eternal youth and immortality. It's said that whoever swallows it will gain great powers. All those years ago, I lost it to that insignificant yokai. I, the Dragon King, had defeat carved into my face.
So then all I have to do is return the eye and you promise you'll let him go?
All you have to do, as if it's that simple. My dear, it's been 526 years. I'm certain something's happened to it by now.
Promise me, if I can find the eye and return it, that you will let Tomoe live.
You really think this is possible? All right, but I'm only holding on to the fox as collateral for 2 days.
If that's the only way to save Tomoe, I have to find it.
Why have I never eaten ice cream before? So sweet and creamy and delicious. Who the hell said you could be happy today? Nanami and Tomoe are missing, and you're sitting here lounging around like it's some damn vacation. You even took a bath.
Has anyone even bothered to call the police?
Of course not. There's no need to worry. Nanami will be back tomorrow. I think we could all use a good night's rest. This room was reserved for 3 girls. You and Tomoe can find your own place to cuddle.
Using the time-winding incense burner, Nanami arrived in the past encountering Tomoe, who had just then stolen the Dragon King's right eye. Now he is standing before her, although she hardly recognizes this wild fox.
That's it. That's the Dragon King's eye. Wait, come back! Come away! He's getting away!
There's no way you'll be able to catch up to him on foot. Times like these must make it tough to be a land god.
I'm sorry about this. That's right. The Tomoe of this time period hasn't met me yet. He wouldn't recognize me. So, do you have any idea where he's going? Not funny. We have to get it back. He'll understand if I explain the situation to him.
Silly girl. He won't empathize because he doesn't know you. I believe the only option now is to steal. Think you can handle it?
You mean break in? Is that his house?
Looks like it.
I can smell the salt. You went all the way to the sea to buy medicine?
Yes. What I have found was worth the risk. Now all you have to do is take this and your illness will be cured. Yukichi, get well. Live eternally with me.
That's his voice. And his face. And yet, I can hardly recognize him. He did it for her. She's so beautiful.
Is this the first time you felt the pain of jealousy and envy, Nanami? You understand?
Some water. Such a rare cure must be consumed properly. I shall return.
Now is your chance. She's too weak to fight back. Go in and take it. Stop hesitating, Nanami. If it were up to me, the task would be completed. That woman is in your way.
Hang in there! It'll all be over soon. Just take this. Here.
What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
Mizuki!
You traveled all the way here to find the Dragon King's eye. Why would you give it away?
She's sick!
Do you realize what you could be risking if you decide to choose her life over another?
I wasn't thinking. I'm here because I wanted to save Tomoe's life. Still do. I can't stand by and do nothing! Give it back! I know that was hard, thank you.
But why?
It's okay. Thank goodness! Look how quickly it healed her illness.
That's great. Let's go. Wending through time as your corporeal self does not last. Your time is up.
The solution was never going to be found in the past. What I owe now, I have to pay in the present. Somehow. I have to go.
You shouldn't try to stand up so quickly. I imagine you're sore. Wending through time can be quite rough on the human body. So what do you plan to do now?
That woman I met, Isohime. Is there any way I could find her again in the present?
Isohime? Why would you want to see her?
She said something to me that I want to ask about.
I'll make you a deal. Give me the Dragon
King's eye was inside of me. Then she asked if I'd be interested in trading it for her cloak. I wonder if that's it. Could it be the key to saving Tomoe?
What's going on? It looks like you're running some kind of shop out of this cave.
I'm only here for a limited time. How about this fruit? Feed it to any lady and she'll do whatever you say. Won't find one like it anywhere else. I'll trade you for that gold ring on your finger. Good deal, right?
Dude, what the heck? Is it high tide?
Maybe we should go back.
I'm not done with
not changed a bit in 500 years, but thanks to that, you were easy to track down.
And just who the hell are you?
We need to talk. I want to make a deal with you.
Wait, what did you just say? I don't want you to be burdened with the Dragon King's eye. Give it to me. Where is it? You put it in here?
Oh, hold on a sec. I have to say you were a lot different 500 years ago. That's not what I meant.
Huh?
You told me the Dragon King's eye was inside of me. I need you to help me get it out.
Let's see. That's interesting. Something's definitely swimming around in there. It looks like the King's eye, except that it's completely worn down and tiny.
Are you serious?
Don't let this bod fool you. I know what I'm doing. All right. What are you going to give me in exchange for this?
Anything you want, as long as it's in my power to give.
Really? Well then. I want 30 years of your life. Take it or leave it. That's the best deal I've got.
30 years is not a deal, it's a ripoff. She knows you're desperate, so she's taking advantage of you. Don't trust her.
And how exactly do you plan to help her then? You don't even know where the eye is. Both my eyes have second sight. There's nothing I can't see through. Keep out of this, you pathetic snake boy has-been.
Okay, let's make a deal. You can have 30 years of my...
Nanami, don't! Don't do it.
It'll be okay. I'm still young, you know. Not like I'm gonna die if she takes 30 years. Don't worry about me. It's Tomoe who might only have one more day left to live.
You're so ridiculous. You are barely capable of doing anything. Why are you taking these risks? You always get in over your head and take on more than you can handle.
Let's begin. You can give me your years upon delivery. Just relax for now. It'll all be over soon. Why, thank you, Second Sight. My. It appears that you have something much more valuable than years. Little Miss Land God, a Land God soul? Ha! What a lucky day to be me.
I tried to warn you. I thought this might happen. Would it have been so difficult for you to listen and trust me to protect you? Tomoe only has himself to blame for what happened. It is not your responsibility to take on his debt. Your kindness is relentless. Nothing I said was going to stop you. Familiars at your service are pointless. Since your mortal soul is what leads you to protect others, your heart is what leads me to serve you. This is my way of showing how much I truly respect you. The cage around my heart is breaking away.
You just... But why?
I will continue to stay by her side. And then, I'll be able to be myself again. Greetings, my new lady and mistress. Did you have a nice rest?
Today is the first day that I, Mizuki, serve you as your new familiar. I'll be so useful that I'll blow Tomoe right out of the water.
Huh? Wait a second, what exactly do you mean?
Good news, right? What happened was... Not so fast. You tried to hurt and deceive my lady and mistress. It wouldn't be right for me to let you get it. Sacred word binding. It ensures absolute obedience. Sweet paralysis. What a pleasure being held under a god's control.
It's euphoric! Please give me more commands, Nanami. Tie me up with your invisible chain of words.
You're disgusting! Am I hearing this right? Did you actually kiss me in my sleep, you pervert? That's sexual assault!
That assessment is a little over the top, but I am glad you're adapting to the new changes.
It's barely the size of a pachinko ball.
Who cares what size it is? It's still the Dragon King's eye, isn't it? Let's hurry and get it back to him. A deal's a deal, right? Can we discuss what happened with Isohime?
Look, I never took anything, so just take those and we'll call it even.
All we got were tickets to the Dragon King's palace. I still don't think that you should have let her off the hook so easily.
I was just worried about getting her out of here so you wouldn't kill her.
I assure you, a familiar will never kill in front of his god. Surely Tomoe was the same, right? He never wanted you to see his dirty work. It might have upset you.
Lord Dragon King! This trouble headed right toward us!
Shut up! Can't you see I'm calculating?
But sir, it's the white-lipped oyster in the banquet hall!
Tomoe?
Good grief. The sensation of being wrapped up in flesh brought back such fond memories. It's been a long time, Dragon King, has it not? You had quite some nerve showing your face in front of Nanami. Smart move, as you know I will not conduct bloody business in front of my mistress.
Wow, this is amazing! You really do have to ride on the back of a turtle to get to the Dragon King's palace.
Nanami, please. I told you that window will let everything through except for water. I need you to be very careful.
Now I can rescue Tomoe. I'll get to see him in the present again, where he remembers me. Wait, what's gotten into me? Mizuki?
Yes?
Do you think he still has feelings for her? I'm scared now. I'm worried about seeing him again. All I'm going to think about is her. I can't help but compare. He was so different. He was sweet to her. They were passionate. He clearly loved her. No! Shut up! Now is not the time! My negative thoughts are eating me alive!
Why don't we just forget the trip?
Why would I want to do that?
You don't seem enthusiastic about it. In fact, you look quite miserable.
Hey, would you mind telling us what's going on?
New passenger boarding at an unscheduled stop.
Pardon me for sharing your ride.
One of the dragon folk?
We don't mind at all. Welcome.
No, not at all. It's a pleasure. Nice to meet you. Oh, great. Why am I the only woman I know that doesn't look like a goddess?
I am very curious as to why a land god would want to visit a dragon's palace.
Oh, that's a very good question. Really weird. My friend is being held as collateral, so I'm going to go get him.
Oh my, how terrible for you. I'm sure he's looking forward to seeing you again. I understand. You see, I'm on my way to see my beloved husband. I hope we will both see our loved ones soon.
Wow, what beautiful embroidery. May I ask what that is?
It is called a Haori half-coat. I spent 7 days on the needlework. In times when I cannot be with my love, that is how I remind him of my eternal feelings.
What a beautiful gift. I could never make something like that no matter how much time I spent. The half-coat!
Watch out!
The coat she's been working on for days just flew out the window! We have to go get it!
Please, no.
What?
With that volume of water, I have no doubt that it has been carried away by now. More importantly, I think that stray current may have been due to a tremor coming from the palace. I can always make another half-coat. Let us head to the palace immediately.
But you spent so many days making it.
Yes, I did. And because of that, those days went by very joyfully indeed.
I see. I feel so ashamed. Until just moments ago, the only thing I'd been thinking about was all the ways someone I cared for didn't return my feelings.
Let's travel into the past. Oh, about several hundred years or so.
I do not know where I am. Alas, it does not matter, for I will perish soon enough. Regardless of the place, once I am dead, I shall become a corpse. That is all.
What happened to you? You're covered in blood.
It is not my blood.
I see. You must be terribly exhausted. Come with me to my shrine. You should rest a while before you go. Will you let me see what's killing you? As I thought, this mark is a spell cast by one who was once a god. It has wrapped itself around you. How long have you suffered? Long enough. Yokai should stay away from former gods. They may have been divested of their godhood, but their enchantments remain and cannot be undone. My assumption is you must have sealed some sort of contract with this fallen god.
I swore. I swore I would spend my life with a woman, a human woman who was very dear to me. That woman has died, so now I too must go. I failed to become human, though, so even if I die, I cannot go where Yukichi is.
And thus you were wandering until the end came, so even a yokai like you can have feelings for another. You came to care that deeply for a child of man?
I loved her. More than anything, no matter what it cost me. If you are a god, may I ask you at least to attend upon my deathbed?
Of course you may. However, there is no reason for you to die. I will aid you with my powers. Each time the sun rises and sets, your wounded heart will heal little by little, and little by little you will forget. It is the power of oblivion. All you have to do is forget the contract, and you will escape from its curse. Come, sleep for now.
Mikage!
What's wrong? I'm not used to seeing you doze off, Tomoe. Were you having a bad dream or something? You seemed like you were upset.
Never mind that. What are you doing?
Well, you looked so nice and vulnerable while you were sleeping. I wanted to watch.
You consider yourself a familiar here. So get to work.
You were the one who was sleeping!
I realize he used to be a fox, so he can't exactly help it, but Tomoe is a little too violent for my taste.
Actually, compared to how Tomoe used to be, he has mellowed quite a bit.
I'm impressed Lord Mikage bothered to tame him.
Tame him?
Well, this is Tomoe we're talking about. I remember who he was, what he used to be like.
I can only tell you what he was like when he first came to the shrine.
Tomoe, from now on, you should live here at this shrine as a familiar. I'm certain the spirits of the shrine will welcome you too.
I am a yokai. I cannot live in such a stifling place.
You'll be fine. Once the contract to make you my familiar is sealed, you'll be able to live here with ease.
What tasty-looking human flesh!
You must be the yokai who's been terrorizing this bridge recently. I get to be the one who destroys you.
Not touch me, human!
So, while you were chasing off this human girl with your foxfire, the yokai we've been trying to find got away?
Incredible. It is as if you were there with me.
I am angry, Tomoe! You are unacceptably unkind to humans. Now that you are a familiar of the shrine, you must find a way to have more love towards these people. I forbid you from any more violent acts. If you're going to help people, you should have a better, what are you doing?
That human touched me earlier.
I am not a hand towel.
Sit down and get comfortable. Today is the day I show no mercy until you repent!
fox's dislike of humans is quite the headache.
Why did Lord Mikage make a wild fox his familiar in the first place? That creature will only bring dishonor to the shrine.
That reminds me, Onikiri. It seems Lord Otohiko, the wind god, will be dropping by tomorrow on his way back through town.
Goodness! We must work immediately to shut Master Wild Fox away where he cannot be seen.
Oh, is that so?
From where did you come? I thought Lord Mikage was still scolding you.
It is over. So a god friend of Mikage's is coming here.
He is indeed. Please, do not forget your duties as a familiar.
Huh, this coming from a hideous clown. Now, let me see her face. Stupid.
This thing with Tomoe is so difficult. Why does he hate humans so much? I made him my familiar hoping for the best, but it's been a month and he hasn't gotten any better.
Lord Mikage, I do not understand why you brought Master Fox home with you.
It was his face. The shadow of death was upon him. I was afraid if I didn't reach out to him, this sad white fox would die like a lonely rabbit. I suppose I felt worried about him.
That familiar looks familiar, doesn't he?
That's funny. A yokai serving as a familiar. Are you running errands for your master?
I dare you to come into the river with your foxfire.
Yes. Yap while you can. Once Mikage grants me permission, I will...
You are the fox that saved me yesterday, right?
The human.
I'm glad. I had a feeling I'd get to see you if I waited here. I was so scared I forgot to thank you yesterday.
Really? You should have kept your distance, human. It is not my fault if I eat you.
I don't think you will. You're too white and beautiful to do something so dark.
Do not touch me!
Go home, dear. I think I hear your precious baby brother crying out for you.
Oh, yes, sir!
Tell me, what is this hatred towards humans about?
They are too weak. I do not wish to deal with that.
You are the truly... You need to grow stronger. I will not have one who would raise a hand against a child of man serving me.
How have you been, Mikage? The great Otohiko has returned from Izumo. Long time no see. It's been like 100 years. I brought you a souvenir. Wow, do you look gloomy?
Otohiko. Welcome back. I think I may have scolded Tomoe a little too harshly yesterday. Now I'm worried.
It's so like me to walk in on awkwardness.
You are the truly weak one. You need to grow stronger. I will not have one who would raise a hand against a child of man serving me.
So this is where you have been, Master Tomoe?
We have been searching for you.
What is it? Has Mikage's godfriend gone home already?
Yes, he just left us.
The moon is full this evening.
It is the one day out of the month that Lord Mikage partakes of sake.
You must go pour for him.
Why me? You two are perfectly capable.
Oh, no.
We cannot fill a god's cup with sake.
That is the duty of the god's familiar.
After that, Master Tomoe fully carried out his duties as Lord Mikage's familiar for several hundred...
Town, Tomoe. Make sure you hold down the fort until I get back, okay?
With those words, Lord Mikage left, and has yet to return. It has been 20 years since that day.
And not too long ago, Lady Nanami came to live at the shrine.
Oh, yes. Since Lady Nanami's arrival, Master Tomoe has cheered up considerably. It is odd. He seems to be enjoying himself. Although, it is in a different way than with Lord Mikage. I wonder why.
Slacking off again, are you, Snake?
Oh, I didn't know you were there. Complaining must be hard work. Would you care to join me for a cup?
You drink sake night and day. So, is Nanami still asleep?
Yes, she is, for it is Sunday.
I swear that girl has no discipline.
Are you intending to spend the whole day in bed?
I'll be up in a bed. It's Sunday. Give me a break. Dear Master Tomoe.
He has turned into such a fine familiar.
I don't know if you know this, but humans sometimes need time off.
Unacceptable. You are a land god, so why not just get used to it already?
Look, they're both here for the first time in like forever! Kurama and Tomoe! Oh my god!
They're still gorgeous. Not that I got through. Kurama just came home yesterday from a location shoot overseas.
I heard Tomoe was so sick, he actually spent time in the hospital!
He's so frail right now.
I'm telling you, I can't get enough of that sickly aura he's rocking.
I would judge them so hard if I didn't feel the same way.
Look, it's friends without boyfriends time. Hey, there's like this dating mixer thing that's going down this weekend, and I kind of added you two ladies to the group count. So try to come looking fierce, okay?
What? Where did this random idea come from? It's a bit much for me.
I didn't have a choice. We didn't have enough girls going.
But I don't want to go to a mixer.
Oh, come on, think about it. Don't you want boyfriends before Christmas?
Really?
Well, I do, so you guys are going.
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful! Come Saturday at 2.
This ain't fancy like a mixer.
Well, we have a grand lineup of 2 stories this time.
How can I go? I already like someone.
Is anything wrong? Your discussion with Kay seemed to upset you.
I already like someone. Oh, no, it's nothing.
Do not lie. I heard you say you were going to some sort of mixing thing.
I said it's nothing!
I just made plans to have fun, okay? And guys should always keep their noses out of girl talk! We're going home!
I won't tell him what's going on. That way there won't be any weird misunderstandings. Besides, Tomoe is the only person I have feelings for.
Oh my, the fox just got shut down. The hardest.
Nanami said it was nothing, so it is nothing.
You are ever the complacent one. Do you honestly believe what's going on with her is nothing? What the hell was that for?
Tomoe. I'm going into town, Tomoe.
So cool to meet you! We're girls from Ujigama High School.
I'm Yamada. Sato. Tanaka. I'm Gohiru Imaki. Nice to meet you. You girls are still in high school? Adorable. Bet you're all popular.
That's sweet. Not true, but sweet.
So, do you girls have boyfriends? Moron, you can't just ask that! That's why they're here! Who cares if they do? I do. I have a girlfriend, but I still can't. Is that bad? Will you just shut up? Yeah, idiot!
Maybe we should order drinks to start off with, Kay?
All right. From what I could hear next door, well, it's a mixer.
A mixer? What is that? Mixing things?
You're adorable, Tomoe. You sit there acting like Don Juan, but you don't know what a mixer is. I shall tell you. A mixer is where fervent men and women who have never before met get together lusting for a sumptuous feast. Isn't that right?
No, it's not. Shut up. Why would anyone in their right mind do that? And who the hell are you?
My name's Mizuki. I'm Nanami's familiar. Nice to meet you, Tengu.
Do you have any idea why Nanami would attend this bizarre event?
Oh, probably to get a little wild. Try humans for a change.
This is good, don't you think?
Yeah, I've never had anything here I didn't like.
This is my first time at one of these places.
You mean you've never gone to Carrie?
I've been slaving away brewing this latest batch of sacred sake, but Nanami's too busy hanging out with Tomoe at school to even try it. That fox gets to be around her 24/7, and I can't even tag along. Life as her familiar is downright unfair.
This is truly excellent. Your sacred sake is certainly something else. Crisp, smooth, and so full of flavor.
Surely no other shrine has sacred sake that can compare.
It's my best brew yet, but I can't exactly call it sacred sake until Nanami drinks it.
Why is it that I'm always stuck at the shrine with you guys while Tomoe's allowed to go to school with her? It's not like I'm some useless yokai. I can do stuff too. What's it gonna take for Nanami to finally notice that I exist?
Master Mizuki, you are still unaccustomed to human society. Perhaps Lady Nanami wishes to wait until you are better acquainted with humans.
If you ask me, I think I'm plenty used to them. But how do I convince Nanami to feel the same way?
Well, here is one example.
If you were accustomed to humans to this degree, I doubt Nanami would have...
You have got to be kidding! Why would so many humans want to worship that scumbag?
Master Kurama has lived among and performed in front of humans for 17 years.
Lady Nanami herself was once crazy about him, just like the other human girls.
It isn't so!
A Tengu that leaves its mountain temple doesn't receive divine favor, and as a result, can't cast powerful spells. I wonder what kind of yokai powers he's using. Interesting. Since things are boring here anyway, I'm gonna go pay Kurama a little visit and pick his brain. If all goes well, Nanami will be changing her tune in no time.
Behold, Mizuki arrives at the great metropolis, a massive concrete jungle where you can witness crowds upon crowds of busy people going about their day.
This is the city? I don't remember all this negative energy floating around when I last visited. But then again, it has been a while.
I suppose it is not known as the demon capital for nothing.
No matter. Kurama's supposed to be at a place called Toranomon.
Is everything all right, Master Mizuki?
Of course. It's not like this place is just crawling with demons out to get you.
Hello, sir. Are you looking for together on this blessed day? The Heavenly Father sent us to make you happy. I'm so happy.
You do want to be happy, don't you? This is your day. With a generous donation, you can take the first step towards lifelong happiness.
The bigger the donation, the better, as the number of blessings God infuses into the sticker is directly related to how much money you give. Donate an and you can even wipe away all of your sin. Hallelujah.
Well, do we have a deal?
Do we have a deal?
Do we have a deal?
The demon capital, without a doubt. Talk about scary. Even Isohime wouldn't be that demanding.
We ended up spending all of the offering money from the shrine.
Now, where's Toranomon located? Maybe the local humans can help me. Hey, you guys, over here. Would you know where I could find Toranomon?
Who the hell do you think you are? You trying to get yourself shot or something?
What do you mean? Are you threatening me, sir?
Oh no!
Master Mizuki!
Let's get out of here! Come back! Place, nothing seems to go right. It's like it's out to get you. I gotta soldier through, for Nanami's sake.
Wait a second, isn't that Nanami's? Is this a joke? A sticker's not gonna cut it. I can only take cold hard cash.
What? But that's all I have.
Come on, cough it up, kid. If you aren't gonna pay me, then I'm gonna have to call the police.
Oh, what do I do now?
Hey, what's a little snake doing in a big city like this?
Kurama. At last, I found you! Please give me 5,840 yen.
Oh, what are you talking about?
You've come an awfully long way. Running errands for Nanami?
Actually, I came here to see you.
Kurama, let's get going. We got that television rap party happening at 6. You know you can't miss it. My reputation as your manager would be ruined if you stood these people up. Oh. Is this a buddy of yours I haven't met yet? No.
Yes, I wanted to pay him a visit.
Well, then you should absolutely come to the rap party with him. Oh, these things have the best food in the world. Hey, shut it.
Rap party? That sounds really fun.
Come see for yourself. Whose manager are you?
Disgusting.
The food wasn't cooked with your tastes in mind. So, what is a familiar from Mikage Shrine doing so far away from home?
A whole day. The entire city's covered in this negative aura. The people are so mean and cruel. I can barely breathe here, so I can't imagine living here, too. It's just sickening to me. The cycle of negativity's just too much for me to handle.
Then why come?
I'm just saying, I wouldn't do something like abandon my own shrine, especially not for this tainted city.
Then run back home to the shrine already. You're not cut out for this place.
There you are. You must say hello to Miss Tayuma.
Was the Tengu just making fun of me?
Master Mizuki, let us return home.
What drink do you got there? Is that carrot juice? How cute.
It tastes like grief and disappointment. What about yours?
Right, here's my 7th glass of this stuff. A toast to when this pansy finally turns 21.
I know my way around drinks as well. This is my most recent brew of sacred sake.
Whoa, my bad. You got a baby face. Let me introduce you to my flick it but packs a punch. Down the hatch.
My daughter is a huge fan of yours. She'll be so jealous when I let her know I met Kurama in person. Mind if I have a closer look?
It's not every day that I have the honor of being called upon by a legendary actress.
Oh, you flatter me.
Here, ma'am. Excuse me, but here's the drink you asked for. Sorry for the wait.
What is that, Swill? Can you not see that I'm holding a dessert in my hand? A sugary spirit like that will do nothing to cleanse my palate. Couldn't you have grabbed something more appropriate?
My apologies. I'll be right back with something else for you.
And don't you dare keep me waiting.
Who's that?
One of the worst assistants I've ever had. That's what I get for being kind-hearted to a commoner from the country. Her goal is to become an actress. Thinking about it makes me want to laugh.
Home. I want to go home. I feel so bad. Someone kill me.
Kurama was right. I'm just not cut out for living amongst humans. I don't belong here.
You doing okay?
Nanami? Oh, Nanami.
Don't you die here, mister. You...
Who are you? Where'd Lady Nanami go? Where am
Thank
I?
goodness you're finally awake. We're outside the rat party. I was heading to get a drink for the old bag when I saw you keeled over, looking all green. I guess you had a little trouble holding your alcohol. Would you like some cold water, hun?
You were with me this entire time. Thank you.
I'm sorry. I still have some trouble recognizing which famous celebrities are which. I just moved here from the country. I came to the city wanting to become an actress, but this is my first time going to a fancy party. I'm just so awkward around all these big stars that I can't even think straight. Everything tonight's felt like such a blur. To top things off, I got to see Kurama in person. He looks perfect. It's hard to believe he's even human.
That's because he isn't.
I've been so flustered that I haven't even had a normal conversation with anyone today, except for you. It's nice to know there's at least one person in this place I can talk to. Thank you for that.
You don't fit in here either? Aren't?
I admit that I still haven't found my way, and you know, maybe I never will. But truth is, I like this city. I really do. I'll work hard and do my best to make it here. Listen to me. Shucks.
Wow.
Shoot! I gotta hustle back inside the party! She told me to get her a drink, and here I am going on long tangents.
I get it now.
Well, it was nice meeting you and chatting for a bit.
I have to start heading home myself.
Oh, my.
Thank you for helping me. Have this, my sacred sake. Drink it and it cleanses the body. Serve it and it will bring good fortune. It is the sake of gods. Thank you again for looking after me tonight. But for others, that might not be the case. They don't care what obstacles get in their way. They'll go after their dreams no matter what. They're stronger than I thought. And resilient.
This aroma takes me back.
Please, God, help me become more like them. Give me their strength, too.
So what did you think, Master Mizuki? Your first outing.
Right now, I've only got one thing on my mind. What's Tomoe going to do to me once he finds out I spent all the offering money on a sticker?
Seize the day, girl. Lady Nanami, where could you be heading so early in the morning? Oh, I guess I forgot to tell you guys last night. Today, Tomoe and I are going to ride a Ferris wheel. Exciting, right?
Without a care in the world, Nanami is focused on enjoying the day.
Wake up, sleepyhead. The bus is almost here. What are you doing still in bed?
You can go alone if you so desire.
But you told me that you would go! Hey, do you want to go to the amusement park and ride the Ferris wheel this weekend?
She lied.
Yeah! Please, you are such a moron! And after I dressed up for the occasion, I'm gonna ransack your room and find all of your dirty magazines! A hair stick? How pretty. That's weird. Why would you have a woman's hair stick just lying around in your room?
It is really none of your business.
Hair stick. Who does it belong to?
Shall we go to the park now?
And here we are at the amusement park. The second half of this episode will take place at everyone's favorite dating spot.
Is that the so-called Ferris wheel? I do not understand the appeal. All it does is spin.
So about that hair stick that was in your room.
I could spin for hours on that giant circle. I say we head over to it right now.
Why is he acting all strange? That stick has to mean something to him. Otherwise, why have it at all? I'm going to stop worrying about it. I'm just gonna sit back and let in the sunshine. Sally enjoying the night view from atop the Ferris wheel.
Why? We could ride the Ferris wheel right now and get it out of the way.
Nope, the Ferris wheel's meant for night. It's more romantic that way. Excuse me. Do you mind if I snap a quick picture of you? Also, can I post it to my blog? Gosh, she's hot.
Never mind about that, miss. Your hat is slightly off-center.
Doesn't he know it's supposed to be worn like that? What? No, thank you so much for fixing it. How could I be so clumsy? Thanks again.
I am happy to be of service.
Jerk!
I do not see what the fuss is about, so I touched a human woman. As I have already stated, all human girls, including you, are of little interest to me.
Whatever, do what you want. I couldn't care less about what you think. Nothing you say can faze me. Even if you told me you were into a human girl hundreds of years ago. Oh, crap, you idiot! So much for never bringing that up to him.
What was that?
What?
I believe I just heard humans screaming in agony.
Human screaming?
What is that contraption?
That's called a roller coaster. Only crazy people like to ride that kind of stuff. May I direct your attention to the merry-go-round?
Fascinating. It looks like fun, wouldn't you agree?
Let me off! I hate you! Why did I agree to this?
Open your eyes, Nanami. Look ahead.
No way! He's laughing. I've never seen him like that before. I can't believe it. He's actually happy. It makes me happy too. It's almost as if we're on a real date.
Nanami, your hair is in disarray.
What? Oh no, please look away!
The wind appears to have blown it all over the place. Do you mind if I fix it for you? Sit still, please.
Seriously?
Use a hair stick.
What?
Just one, and it looks perfect.
I'm in heaven. Tea and some nuggets, please.
Hey, aren't you the girl with the boyfriend who wears a kimono? Today, the park is buzzing about the cute boy wearing traditional.
What a beautiful day it is. And here she comes skipping merrily into town to do a little shopping. How fun!
Okay, so I'm gonna need some toothpaste, cleaning sponges, and some packing tape.
Shut up, someone's coming. It's the ghost! Hurry,
Huh? Dumb kids! How rude.
No kidding. Other people's children can be total jerks.
Have you heard about that old rundown shrine on top of the mountain? You mean the one they said is haunted? Of course I have. Oh, I'm getting chills just thinking about it. People have been saying you've seen the ghost of a young girl up there lately. You mean like a new one? Yes, it's so sad. So I've been telling the kids to stay far away. I mean, who knows what happened to that poor girl? You're wrong. It's not like some kind of creepy haunted movie set. It's just in a weird place, so everyone freaks out about that. But Tomoe keeps everything clean and comfortable, so not run down it. I'm sure it's fine, dear. They thought it was abandoned and town at all. Well, no wonder they haven't had any visitors. Who wants to hang out at a shrine full of ghosts, poor precious lambs?
What is the matter, Nanami?
Nothing?
What happened to the lovely day of shopping you had planned?
I got distracted. What are you doing up there?
Well, the branches have started to encroach on the gate. I was pondering whether or not I should cut them down.
I have to fix this. I know! An autumn festival at the Mikage Shrine! We'll invite everyone, and when they get here, they'll know for sure that it isn't some creepy rundown ghost town.
Yay! Fun! Count me in!
Ridiculous. A sacred ritual is not an excuse for a party. I will have nothing to do with it.
This brings back fond memories.
Will you stop? It's a little messy.
Lord Mikage has requested that we not touch... Oh no! What is that?
Lady Nanami, you should not allow things to fall.
Sorry. Yay! Let's see how it looks. It's really not that bad. We can make it work. This will be easy. It just needs some paint. Maybe some soap.
I cannot believe she pulled that out. What is wrong with that girl? Is she insane? Look at her.
I was wondering the same thing about you, Tomoe. You know, if you're concerned, you could go help her. Or maybe not. It's amazing to me how you refuse to see Nanami as anything more than a helpless human girl. Because when I look at her, I don't see anything less than a god.
She is the only one who sees herself as a human. It is all she will accept.
I hardly recognize it.
You've been working hard out here.
Hi, Tomoe. Look, it's my palanquin.
Sacred palanquins are for gods. As a human, you cannot ride it. Sacred rituals are too big of a burden for you. Save yourself the trouble and let this go.
I'm not giving up! We can set the palanquin aside for now. I wonder what else is in here. Surely there's something we can use.
It really is quite amazing. You never know when to stop. Having a lack of worshippers is not a recent occurrence. This shrine has been in this exact state long before you came. Just because you are the land god does not mean you are held responsible.
I know, but you always work so hard to keep it clean. I want others to appreciate it.
Huh?
I've never seen a shrine so perfectly spotless. We never even find trash in the offering boxes. Were a better god, I could do something magical to get them all here. But I'm not, so I'm just gonna have to be the human and get my hands dirty.
You are the only one that sees it that way. It is because of your presence here that the air appears clear. Uninhabited shrines tend to attract negative energy as well as a strong miasma into the air. Even I would be incapable of exorcising it. Think back to when you first arrived. The place has become considerably more beautiful, has it not?
I can see that, but I still don't want people around town talking about it like a shack. It's done. Yes! The Mikage Shrine! We're holding a festival. Please come, sir! Here, take one.
No way! People who go there are turned into ghosts!
Not true! It's beautiful. Come see for yourself.
Gotta go!
Hosted by a human girl? Well, isn't that just loads of fun?
Okay, everyone. The festival is only a week away. We need to figure out what kind of events we want to have. I'm open to any suggestions you'd like to make.
Oh, I have one. I'd like to prepare giant urns of sake to serve to our guests, enough so that we never run out.
Where do you hope to find that much sake?
My idea is being criticized by the fox who hasn't even bothered to make a suggestion yet.
Good point. Why not capture a few yokai and then provide educational lectures on each one?
There's no way we'll ever agree on this. They're from a different world. I have to think.
If you're thinking about providing food for guests, that will require a permit from the health department. A sacred Kagura dance is always sure to be a hit. Let's see. Have someone tell fortunes.
A Kagura dance! Fortunes! Those ideas are perfect, Karama. Thank you.
What is happening and why are you here?
Nanami sent me an invitation. She was worried about planning events with the useless fox and his friends. Here you go. I brought you a gift. Yum, love. They're delicious.
A gift too? You're amazing!
We had not believed Nanami would be interested, so I did not bother to make mention. Huh?
Beautiful.
Try it on over your clothes. If you would like to, that is.
Can I?
It looks lovely. You make it beautiful.
You really think so? You've taken such good care of this shrine. If you approve of me doing the dance, then I trust it completely.
First, there is not much time, so prepare to work hard.
Whatever you say!
Right. Left. Right. Front. Left. Your hand is too high. You need to slow down. Good. Now this is when you turn to the right. Other right. When will you remember? You only have a week to learn up to the 9th movement, and you are still having trouble with the first. We do not have time for this.
I'm trying, but you're going through it all so fast. Can you slow down?
No, I cannot. You are a slow learner and must focus. Now get up. There is no time to rest. We must continue.
9 movements? No one wants to watch me for that long. Maybe we should cut that in half?
No, Lady Nanami! It is the land god's duty to exorcise and cleanse the land of miasma.
This is the official revival of sacred rituals at our shrine.
You must do the complete routine. It would help if we had music. Using all the same drum beats makes it hard to memorize.
You think music would help? It appears that Mizuki is on top of your request.
Doesn't even know how to play that thing.
You will have to wait. One more time, straight from the top.
Yes, sir! Peaceful, but when he's around, I can't keep my balance. I can't focus.
Watch that arm.
Ow, my arm is dead.
Good morning. We are going to learn all the way to the 5th movement today.
Help! Slave driving bombs alert!
That arm is still too high. You are moving too fast. That is a left turn, not a right.
Don't give up, Lady Nanami! You can do it!
Stop shaking. That is not part of the dance. Take a 3.5-minute break. Nanami,
What'd I do? You told me I could take a break, remember?
give me your hand. You are getting nervous because you are only thinking about achieving perfection. It is this fear that is causing you to lose focus. I have something that will help you. It is a magic spell. Many at the Mikage Shrine have embraced it for decades. Here, swallow that. What do you think? Do you feel more relaxed? It is used to help swallow fear. It also serves to remind you of your divinity. A god is never intimidated.
I feel better. Thank you. But I know that trick. We used to play it on each other when we were kids.
Your break is over!
Yes, sir!
Kamisama, 17 years old, a typical high school girl that you might find in any hallway. Appearance C, athleticism is a D, spiritual and divine power both C. Add it all up and she's just an average human. This isn't going to be easy, is it? No. Boring. What the hell was Mikage thinking? Surely there were stronger options. That man makes no sense to me. I suppose she has managed to pass some tests that day at the beach, but I still feel like something is missing. She's just not serving up that land god realness to me yet. I just don't buy it. This is why I always tell Mikage to keep his spec lenses clean.
They're clean, I assure you.
Don't do that! How long have you been sitting there?
Long enough. The girl has won my faith in her, and that's that.
Then I believe it's time for a final test. Good luck, my dear.
Turn to the right!
We go right, left, and around. No, that's wrong. My arm's falling off. I can't even dance the first movement all the way through. What am I doing? If Tomoe believes in me, then I must be doing something right. Ow, that hurts! I'm such a wuss.
Now we know why you scored a D in athleticism.
Who are you?
Your manners are absolutely nauseating. The one with the lesser social standing should always be the first to introduce herself. Miss Anime-urilor.
I'm sorry, but how do you know my name?
You are about to hold a sacred festival at Mikage Shrine. I'm here to make sure you are worthy. There will be a test to see if you are truly capable of carrying out the duties of a land god.
Who the heck was he? Or she?
Be good. Exercising this level of miasma should be no problem for a true land god. Let's see what you've got, Miss Naname.
Miasma? Tomoe just finished cleaning that pavilion. I'm not important. I'm not needed. I'm a failure.
Nanami! Where are you?
Where could you be?
Nanami!
Hang in there, Master Mizuki. What is that supposed to mean? All I'm doing is throwing sake around.
Here I am again. Nowhere to go.
Oh, I guess since you're making me do all the hard work, that means you just get to lounge around on the roof.
Foxfires, find Nanami!
Nanami? You mean she's gone? Wait for me, I'm coming too! But Master Mizuki, what about the miasma? Here you go!
What?
Do what you can with that!
Oh no!
It is headed toward us!
Go away! Go away! Wow!
seems to have abandoned their posts. But what about that miasma? Well, I could easily retrieve it. However, I think I'd rather just wait and see how things go. Aren't I the sweetest wind god ever?
You know I did! You know I did it! Nanami! Nanami? Nanami, are you in here? Nanami?
Master Tomoe!
We've searched everywhere, but we cannot find Lady Nanami at all.
We cannot even sense her. I saw no signs of her out by the river either.
Yeah, so I didn't see her over by the station, guys.
Tomoe.
What's the matter, Fox? You stressed out because you're so late? Nice outfit. Well, for someone with no fashion sense.
What the hell was that, Fox? No one is allowed to ignore me! Hey, pervert, this is the girls' room. You can't go in there! Nanami.
Hey! What's going on? I know hostile is your thing, but this is a bit much even for you. Did something happen to Nanami?
This matter is none of your business.
Hey, Kurama, have you by chance seen Nanami? We can't find her anywhere. Sorry, didn't see you there.
Just go.
Okay. Why do you always have to be so violent?
Interesting. Nanami has disappeared.
Since we can't find her after all the searching we've done, do you think that maybe she's left town or something?
No, she has used a talisman.
Please tell me you have found her.
I've got nothing. Literally, I'm running on empty over here.
I am as well. Oh, Lady Nanami, where in the world could you be?
Why do I always end up alone? We'll just go back to square one. I mean, me be a god? Back to square one.
Someone help! Please, you gotta help me! Can you please get that dog out of here?
I can give you my home, I don't mind. You are more worthy of that house than I am.
Where have you been? Gone for 20 years. What could a pathetic-looking thing like her do? At the most, she might be able to count the money offerings. I could not care less if the shrine goes to ruin.
You're so selfish. That shrine is your home! I'm so excited about the festival this weekend. What's the name of that shrine again? The Mikage Shrine. Sounds cool. We should ask Hyde and Suzuki if they want to go too. Totally. I bet they will. I so can't wait. Me either.
Running away? That place is my home. The shrine is my home. I have to protect it! Lady Nanami!
There she is! We found her!
I have to protect the shrine! At the very least, I can try! I know I may not succeed, but only I can do it! Only me! I have to do what I can to save my home!
That is from the treasure storehouse!
What is this giant miasma?
Oh no! I dropped the sacred sake!
What is happening? It looks as though it is drawing in the rest of the miasma.
Please do not be what I think it is!
What do you think it is?
Hold on, what's happening? It's a gigantic miasma! That thing is so not what I released! Raiden! Raiden! Return miasma! Return to this tiny bottle!
The miasma. Look how big it's grown.
Master Tomoe!
We have found Lady Nanami! Where is she?
Sir, she is currently headed back to the shrine.
Back to the shrine.
I'm coming home!
Nanami!
No! The Torii Gate!
The shrine!
There is no mistake. That is the miasma of Tsuchigumo!
Tsuchigumo?
Do you not remember, Onikiri? The one Lord Mikage vanquished several hundred years ago! That's Tsuchigumo!
Oh no!
Lord Mikage was able to overcome it, but its remaining miasma was far too tainted. He could not completely exorcise it, so he decided to seal it away somewhere.
I suppose this means the seal was undone then?
I suppose so, but how? Either way, there is not anything we can do about it!
Lady Nanami! Go! Kotetsu! Lady Nanami!
You have returned to us!
What happened, Kotetsu? Are you
To us not, Lady Nanami! We are supernatural beings and shall be fine, but it would cause you much harm if you came into contact with this miasma. You must not touch me!
You must not! I'm sorry! I disappeared and didn't say anything! Lady Nanami!
Lady Nanami, you need to know, if this miasma is allowed to reach town, it will be disastrous.
Don't worry, I'll protect the town no matter what. After all, there are people looking forward to our festival. Lady Nanami!
Lady Nanami!
So, not that bad?
Where is she? Nanami.
Tsuchigumo?
It is showing its true form, but it's definitely a Tsuchigumo. Is it just me or is that thing way scared? Not just...
Chikumo is backing away from her dance. Nanami's Kagura dance. There's no hesitation. Tomoe, when did she get to be so...
Lady Nanami is so beautiful.
And so brave.
Look at her.
Nanami, you are the girl I recognize as my lady and mistress. You have nothing to fear.
Nanami! Your bells!
Mizuki!
I'll help you with your Kagura dance. Are you ready?
She is fabulous.
Thank goodness she is exactly the sort of girl I believed her to be.
Oh, do you mean to say you anticipated this from the very beginning?
Well, who knows?
Nanami! Are you hurt?
I did it. I did it. You saw me, didn't you?
Yes.
I'm happy. So happy.
Lady Nanami, thank you so very much.
Nanami, you are amazing.
Hey, Tomoe.
What is it?
Please catch me.
After that came the much-anticipated Autumn Festival. Oh, looks like it's very successful.
Well, this shrine isn't abandoned at all. Yeah, it's really nice. I just love the energy. I can't believe how many people there are here.
Well, I might have passed out a handful of flyers.
But all the festival arrangements, when did they get done? We made the preparations. I brought some lively young folk to help as well. We assisted in the preparations. Hey, Mamiko! Where did you get that outfit? That's adorable! You think so?
Hey, freshwater fish! You better not be starting things without me. I'm the Dragon King, after all. It's not a party until I'm here.
Wow! You came, Dragon King?
Well, I did get an invitation from you asking me to come, and I did so, even though this festival is held on land and reeks of mammals.
Reeks of mammals.
Wonderful, now we all stink like mammals.
Lady Goddess of the Land, we are pleased to make your acquaintance. We are the headsmen of the yokai kind who live to the south. We are here because we heard the land god would perform a Kagura dance.
If they bear witness to your blessed dance, then truly
it shall spiritually invigorate us. We thank you for your blessing.
Good grief. Please give me a break, ladies. This is a personal day for me.
Flashy.
Hey, shopkeeper. Can I get a mask?
Sure thing. This one here is called a death mask. Guess what it can do?
I hear it shows your face in death. You can keep the change.
Is that guy human?
Lady Nanami, it is time for your Kagura dance.
Oh, right. We are going to prepare for you to get changed.
We shall be waiting for you.
Okay. I managed it in front of the Tsujigumo, but dancing in front of an audience of people makes me nervous in a completely different way.
You'll be fine, little girl.
Hey, you're that Hishi guy.
Who are you calling Hishi guy? Here you are. I bought these sweets in town. They're for you.
Oh, what for?
For knowing you can do the dance. Magnificent. So long, little girl. Let's meet again sometime.
Look, there she is.